When you break this game down and you get your pick, you give your pick. What are your thoughts here?
I think that Ohio State is going to win this game.
But I would rather have Ohio State full game. I feel they're the more talented team on both sides of the ball, and they will win this game, especially in the second half.
Man, the Miami Hurricanes just did the unthinkable, dog. Shout out to the 305, shout out to the 954, shout out to the rest of the Hurricanes fans out there who just witnessed this masterclass them boys put on for us. Them boys really came out there and dominated on all four fronts. This was a beautiful game to watch. Man, Ruben Bain, you are a top 5 pick, my brother. Ain't no question about it. Mark Fletcher, dog, D-O-G. That man really been coming out here in these playoffs, and he's just been balling, straight balling. It really did hurt my heart to see Jeremiah Smith talking crazy like that. Like, my brother, you supposed to be from the crib. But it's okay though, them Canes came out there and they baptized. Don't get me wrong now, JJ's a man child. He did his thing out there. But it don't matter if they ain't got the win now. During halftime, I was watching the game and I was just thinking to myself, if Miami finishes this game out, this will be legendary for the city. Because I don't think you guys remember, but about 23 years ago, Ohio State cheated the fuck out of us. When I tell you that loss was heartbreaking, man, roll the clip.
And sharp, the quarterback had covered Chris Gamble in the right corner of the end zone. He got mugged. Pass interference will give Ohio State first down, keeping the overtime going.
Now, to lose off some shit like that and come back and win like this, man, all I can say is go Canes. But yo, if you really know this Miami team, you know this not a surprise to anyone. When I tell you that team is crazy, that team is crazy. And it really starts with the defense. That defense sets the fucking tone. They set the fucking tone. That D-line, they're generating pressure every other play, it feels like. The quarterbacks be looking lost against them boys. Like Julian saying out there today, I really felt bad for the boy, if I'm being honest. But now that we're speaking about this game, nobody can say anything else but the fact that Mario Cristobal outcoached Ryan Day by a mile. Like, that shit really looked unfair. Now, before anybody jumps in my comments talking about Ohio State beat themselves or Miami just got lucky, let's get one thing straight right now. This wasn't a fluke. This wasn't one busted play. This wasn't weather. This wasn't refs. This was Miami walking into the game prepared, confident, and fucking physical. Like, let that breathe for a second. From the very first drive, you could see it. Miami speed popped off the fucking screen. Linebackers closing faster, DBs breaking on routes quicker, defensive linemen getting penetration without blitzing. That's the difference between being athletic and being athletic when you're from the crib, you feel me? Ohio State is used to bullying teams, they're used to having the better athletes, but tonight, nah, this ain't that, my boy. Miami's defense deserves real credit, not Twitter credit, I'm talking about football credit, and let's break it down. Their gap discipline, the way they contain on the edge, how they forced Ohio State in uncomfortable downs, and the way they made them earn every fucking yard. Miami wasn't guessing, they weren't scrambling, they were dictating out there. And when the defense knows what's coming and still stops it, that's not luck, my nigga. That's film studying and coaching. Now let's talk about Miami's offense, because this wasn't just points, this was confidence. Calm decision making, staying ahead of the chains, not panicking when Ohio State punched back. Every time Ohio State tried to swing the momentum, Miami answered. Not with trick plays, not with desperation, but with execution. That's how you know a team believes in itself. And listen, this is not an Ohio State hate video by any means. They're still elite, they're still dangerous, they're still a playoff team, but this game should expose something very important. Ohio State does not like being uncomfortable. Miami forced them boys to play left-handed football, and that's what all the cracks showed. This win means more than just one night. This wasn't just a ranked win, this was a statement win. Games like this change how programs are talked about, not just this season, but for years. Miami fans have been waiting for a moment like this, a moment where you don't have to no longer explain yourselves anymore. This felt different, not loud different, calm different. Miami didn't play like a team hoping to win, they played like a team expecting to win. And that's when the program officially arrives. So to everybody who doubted Miami, to everybody who said they weren't back, to everybody who penciled Ohio State in before kickoff, watch the tape again. This wasn't an upset, this was just a warning. Miami isn't knocking anymore, they're already in the building. And if you rock with the real football breakdowns and big moments like this, you already know what to go do. Hit that subscribe button and keep rocking with me, man.